let me start out by saying that our fan support was fantastic tonight. I thought that was the difference in the game. Our guys went to another level when started with our students, our football team, and then carried over to the fans. And that was a hard-fought game. I credit Murray State for putting on a shooting exhibition. Man, can they shoot that basketball? But I thought we were very resilient tonight. I thought I thought it was a heavyweight fight in our conference. I thought both teams took punches, and it was going to be the team, I think, that was going to make the most plays and try to get the best stops. I thought in overtime, we finally held them to 40%. I thought that was the difference. But what can you say? I think the thing that I want to look at as a coach is, first of all, I look at the rebounding. I thought we were very good rebounding the basketball. I thought we were, obviously it shows up 46-34. That was good. I think the second thing, you look at 23 assists versus 12 turnovers in a very tough, tight played game. Anytime you have 23 turnovers, that means you're sharing the basketball. You had 7 guys in double figures, and I thought that shows a couple of things. One, depth, and number 2, sharing the basketball. I thought that was big. But let's talk about our 2 freshmen. I thought Jamal Calvin hit 2 pressure free throws. But what about the play of Antonius Cleveland in overtime? He absolutely put us on his shoulders offensively. Defensively, thank you very much. Defensively, obviously, we got a lot of work, but hey, it doesn't matter. Thank you. It doesn't matter. It was really a quality win for us. 4 games ago, we started out and we talked about it as a team. We were trying to find our way out of the woods. We made our bed. We had to lie in it. But I thought the main thing is that we're playing our best basketball. That's number 1. Number 2, we're playing together. Total team win tonight. Big win. But I'm more proud of, and I can't say enough about our seniors that played their last game here. Lucas Nutt and Tyler Stone. Those guys committed 4 or 5 years ago when our program was absolutely rock bottom, under probation, trying to fight APR problems, and we found a way. Those 2 guys committed, along with a lot of others, but those 2 guys have been here that long, and to have such a joyful night tonight with a win, to give our fans, I thought that was big. I thought it was big for Lucas and Tyler to have good games like they did. I thought Lucas got us out of the block good. I thought transition, we sped the ball down the floor, we were good. We couldn't stop them, but they couldn't stop us as well. But I thought we did a good job. He hit a couple of shots. He stretched the defense a little bit better. They did a good job on Tyler Stone. Now, he's still got his. Tyler is still the best player, in my opinion, one of the best players, if not the best player in the league, with 17 points, 14 rebounds was big night. But I thought Nino Johnson did some good things late in the game, especially on the ball, that blocking that ball. But anyway, we'll open it up for questions.
Coach, you just touch on that last sequence there, the technical assess and what they were telling you
guys?
Well,
we didn't play that out just right. And I told Nino, and of course he was, he knew that we made a mistake. Anytime you're on that floor, you got to play it like the game is in play. He thought the clock was going to run out, and so he swung on the rim. So naturally, 2-shot foul. When all he had to do is dribble that ball out or lay it in and finish the game. And like I told him, just win the game. Just win the game. We're not that kind of show-type team. We're not a show-off type team. And I'm not saying it was, and I'm not disappointed with him at all, I promise you. I love the way he's playing. Didn't have a great game in the first half, but in the second half, he was a difference maker. But let me tell you, he hung on the rim, automatic 2 fouls, 2 shots, and then they get the ball out with 0.4 seconds to go. And we knew that if I could put him on the ball, we could get a chance for a deflection, or at least he didn't have a good pass somewhere, and then we just deflect the ball. And so I thought that was good.
Can you talk about the atmosphere, Coach, of this game? Compare it to any game that you've seen in your 4 or 5 seasons here. What does it compare to?
I don't think that, we had some big games over the years, and I know we've had some sellouts in the last couple of years. I think we had Murray State here one time. We had a big sellout crowd that night. We didn't win. It's all about winning. It's all about winning. When you're able to send your 6,000 or 5,000, whatever we have, thousands of fans home with a win, and after a 3-hour game, they got their money's worth tonight. And but those guys deserve all the credit. They deserve so much credit because I thought we absolutely left our hearts and our guts out there. I thought we left every ounce of effort on that floor. There was no lazy plays, maybe a couple winded plays, but they were too. But I'm gonna tell you now, that overtime game was special because we did it without one of our best players. Jarekus Bradley had cramps, and that goes back to not practicing enough and being hurt for the last couple of weeks and only being able to play spot minutes. And I take that back. Not spot minutes. He plays a lot of minutes, but I'm going to tell you what, he was special. But everybody played tonight was really, really good. I thought we played good. We put together a good game. We were able to win, and I thought our guys deserved that.
Talked about your team a minute ago playing their best basketball right now. How does that move going forward to Nashville, where you got to win 4 in 4 days?
Well, that's always a tough thing. But this team is very, very good. I thought tonight was critical for staff, for me, and for our team, because our team realized that we have depth. And you got to have depth if you're going to win 4 games in a row. But let's just stick with the same philosophy, the same theme we had 2 weeks ago, 4 games ago. It was 1 possession, 1 half, 1 game. Don't worry about anything else. There's no tomorrow. There's no yesterday. Forget that. Everything's in front of you and one at a time. And that means with everything you do in your life. That means your study hall. That means your classes. That means everything you do is critical. You value that possession, value that minute, and that was big for us. And I think it's big. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better way to go into a tournament with winning last 5 or 6 games and maybe 7 or 8 out of 10. I don't know. But I think more importantly, getting to that 17th win, that's big for us. But when tournament time comes, you're playing on a neutral floor, you can throw the stats out. It doesn't matter. It's just whoever's going to play hard and play better defense that night will win the game.